Hey, strong. I run away. I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go low till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. I run away. I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid. Go low till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready always on go. Taking me to pin town. PO said slow down, so I come away when I skip town. 16 was on the age that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't bear to me. Dressed down like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a pump for me. Don't be worried about a straw, dude. Do you and I'm a do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall back. The girlfriend even took a beat, I was fresh meat, no big five. Get me wet and Beyonce, put a ring on it in the lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the crew. Referee, don't shoot three. Put sweat in it 2 degrees. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. Brother, I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go low till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Alright, I'm a surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go low till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Crew walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, running ready past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be caught. 19 is crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroids, there's a flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming for it was no one, just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into them. Tap, 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 tap there. Short of LCPR. What the hell I need me for? To go to the water with them up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm my own damn lifeguard. Ben Jets will wish sharp. Might show me it once hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time told me about who is who. Baby on this, who is who? I'm on the surfboard when I'm coming through. Sprout.
Check 1, check 2, check 3. This is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know what the topic is about and all that good old stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. But before we get started, one good thing. Don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there is the information that's scrolling now. Next, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Just click on it, like it, share it, and subscribe to it. On this subject tonight, we want to know some things that people may have questions in regards to, may have some concerns or need some instructions on how to handle these things. But we want to know the easiest way to lose a friend is to treat them how they treat you. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.
Yes. I don't know if that's in a verse or something. That's something people came up with.
No, it's a verse.
Okay, I just make a shout. I ain't want to make it seem like I was, just doing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's get it started.
So do you believe in that do unto others as you would have them to do unto you? So you treat somebody like you want to be treated?
Yeah, you pose to at least try to treat others like you pose to be treated. I think a lot of people don't realize how bad they treat others and don't realize the person who they probably have made themselves have to be. You know how sometimes it seems like you started off good, but
Mm-hmm.
then you switched up on yourself. And all of a sudden, the same person, you look in the mirror, you don't even know yourself no more. I remember when I was in a place like that, you know what I'm saying? Where you just look in the mirror and be like, who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, just dealing in the world today, you'll look around and feel like, who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of, when you be thinking about it, you be like, who am I really? Because um you sitting back and you realizing that, how you used to talk, I was looking at it, they had showed a video. It was a perfect example. That I was looking at the senator, the one I was talking about last week, the little senator Luckett or something, the black lady
Okay, yeah.
on the news, and she been say, and they were showing a clip about how she was, how nice she was, didn't cuss, didn't talk like that, none of that, and that's how she started off. You know, I think 8 years ago. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and to see where she done changed into now, you know, it's crazy, and that's why people can get in relationships with people, and that's why a lot of people don't want to get stuck sometimes with people because you're so used to watching people change that you look at people and you say, huh, that motherfucker might change on me. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people, the reason they're scared of relationships because of watching people change on you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
watching people grow, a certain level, and then they start changing. They become something different that you never saw before. You looking at somebody and you saying, this ain't who I met. This ain't the person that I started off knowing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of friends in relationships and all kind of stuff because the person they started off as, they not them no more. You know what I'm saying? And that happens when people, on drugs, get off drugs, or people that they all right with a person acting a certain way for a while, but then it stopped being funny once you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now you're looking at somebody. It's just like when a person go out and say a person stop drinking, and then all of a sudden you realize, damn, they don't want to go out like that no more. Then you wondering, well, why they don't want to go out? Then you realize, okay, everybody who's going out drinking and smoking and whatever, and we don't realize that the club back in the day was meant for bad people. It wasn't, the club wasn't meant for good people. So when people say they good people and they go into the club, sometimes you have to self-reflect. What type of person do you think you are right now? Because
Right.
when you go to the club, what kind of music you listen to, what kind of smoke you smoking, drink you drinking, what kind of dancing you dancing, what kind of outfit you got on. You have to look at yourself and say, am I the person that I wanted to be at this point of my life?
Mm-hmm.
Am I acting like the person that I thought that I would be? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Sometimes I don't think people realize what they started as and what they are now is totally different. And a lot of people want people to see them the same way as they started, not who they are right there in front of a person.
Hmm. Well, a lot of people take people that they meet, and of course, people probably change or move different But when you have that genuine friendship for a person, you think is gonna last. But in a lot of instances, you have people that don't want you to succeed more than them in life. You have people like that. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
But see, that's always people like that, and you know, you know how that old saying don't go. They want you to see, but just not better than them.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I don't think you got. I think it's a lot of friends that's not like that, and them the ones you have to hold on to, kind of, more tight than what's name, because some friends are just um irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? Like they, like I get people when they see me, they be like, "Man, you still act the same 10 years ago." And I'm be thinking about it, like, why I'm supposed to be, real different? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even if you stop doing something here or something there, it's still always. I think how it is. If you always been a certain kind of person and you never had like levels, back and forth levels of yourself, like sometimes, okay, like say like a man, say a man that go to the mosque or anything like that, and he had the certain kind of man he had to be out here in the world. And then when it comes a certain time of the day, he know he has to pray or whatever. And he knows he had to settle down and come back to who he who he is, or who he, you know what I'm saying, what type of person he's trying to be.
Right.
So it's like it's like the same thing with somebody going to church every Sunday. It's
Mhm.
like all week you just out here being you, whoop de whoop de whoop. Then come Sunday morning, you like, ooh, this is the person that your mom and dad and this and that raised you up to be. You know what I'm saying? This is a ritual or whatever that they raise you up to be. Even when we don't realize, when we wake up in the morning, we make our bed or we do this, it's because we was raised up to do this. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It's not it's something that you almost feel like you got to do.
Yeah.
And if you wasn't raised in a household that had you with certain morals and values and this and that, you'll lose it.
Yeah, you
And
will.
see, and if you was raised in the right household, it don't matter sometimes how far you go to the left. If something snatch you back, you can get back in place.
Right.
And that's what I mean sometimes about, losing yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because even just in being a clean person, sometimes you're taught to be clean, to wash your hands before dinner, things like that. So just little things,
Right.
that's just like things that can change a person in itself. So if you can change from your habits of the way you were raised, don't you think you can change as a person, as being a friend to somebody?
Yeah. I think we can change so much um, over time that we don't realize, as much as we change, we still who we are.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the problem, sometimes that we don't see. Sometimes you got to realize you still who you are, no matter how much you feel like you change. And
Yeah.
that be the problem sometimes. Sometimes we don't realize we still who we are. No matter how much we wanted to change or how much we think we change, we still who we are in a way.
So, do you think just like the easiest way to lose a friend is to treat them how they treat you? So, are you saying that it's okay? Just say, for instance, we're friends, and in our friendship, I start moving different on you. and you start treating me the same way, does it make it okay? So do you just start treating a person that the way they treat you, or do you exert yourself? You step away from that situation.
Well, this is what I feel like. I feel like that's how you lose a friendship, trying to treat a person how they treat you. Sometimes you got to realize you just got to be you.
Yeah, don't step out of
And
your character.
see, when you start treating somebody like they treat you, then you turning yourself not into yourself no more. You turning yourself in them. So now you taking upon their bad habits and reposting up on them, or however you see it, good habits, bad habits, whatever. You are really like changing yourself into them, and it's just like what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a perfect example. You know how women say, "Oh, if I was a hoe out here, you would love me." Or if I move like this, you'll like it. And they don't even realize what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? You basically saying if I turn evil, you would like me. And that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like there sometimes we can get lost up in our fantasy land thinking that we need to change and be something else for the world to, love
Accept
us.
us.
And all you got to do is keep being yourself. You ain't got to change into nothing else for the world to accept you. And that's the problem we do. We try to mirror the world around us and stop being ourselves. And we start trying to copycat other people to feel like if we copycat them, we will get where they got, or we'll get a level of respect they got. And people don't realize. I think about this here. When you think about being a street dude or something, a lot of people would feel like, okay, if I act like you, I give no. If you act like me, you done been through a whole lot of more stuff than you think that you want to go through. See,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't seen the pain I seen. You ain't been in the situations I've been in.
Yeah.
You really don't want to be me. You don't want to be what I went through to become me. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people out here thinking they want to be other people and stuff. And
But
you
you don't know their story.
really don't know their story. You
You
don't know
don't know what they've been through to get
all
there.
these people that been in and out of jail, penitentiary, all this stuff. People got to realize the best way to be you is just be you. Stop trying to make the world change you into somebody else thinking the people will love you better by being something else. Just be yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
the problem sometimes. We don't want to be us. What's up, sis, up in his house? What's up,
What's
Miss
up,
Jeff?
Chelsea?
What's up, Jones James up in the house, aka Money Mike? Okay. I just gave him a name. Yeah. But yeah, let me see. I guess it's time for us to start. We ain't even started on the subject yet. You ready?
I'm here for it.
Okay, let's get ready to rock and roll then.
So,
Shoot.
so people cannot answer your calls, but feel a certain type of way when you don't answer them. But that just go back into you being like that person.
Right.
I'm saying, like, just say for instance, I call someone, they don't answer the phone. So instead of just assuming they are busy and will call me back, I just need not to answer their calls when they call me back. You don't think that's a little petty?
It's petty, but But I'm gonna tell you this. What up? What up, bro? Up in his house. What's up? Good evening, Sharon in his house. Miss Green up in this thing. Yeah, it's a little pity. Okay, but okay, like you said, but like I was saying earlier, see what happens is this why they get so mad when you treat them like they treat you because they know who you are. They know you always answer your phone. They know you always available. They know you handle your business or whatever, whatever. So when they feel like they call you and you ain't doing something, it's something wrong. That universe then changed or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a lot of people know when a person called them and they don't answer the phone or something like this here. Sometimes people sit there and watch the phone. You can be around somebody and you can watch how they move. You can watch them just looking at phone calls, just putting it to the side or whatever, whatever. But you can watch another person just answering every phone call. Yeah, what up? What up? Man, fuck you. Hey, don't call here no more. Click or whatever, whatever. And then you can understand different people. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody called me today and they was like, "Oh yeah, my name's such and such. Who is you? You call?" I'm like, I ain't called your number." He was like, "Who is you?" I was like, "And I ain't called your number, and I ain't got your number locked in my what's name." So, um, you just got the wrong number, player. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Mhm.
wasn't no reason for me to explain other than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like you reaching, like you searching, like you calling my name, trying to get my name, my number, whatever, whatever. And I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, a lot of people just got to realize, um, how you move is just how you move. You know what I'm saying? And if you start moving different, then you moving like somebody else.
Like somebody else.
What we got
So
to
you
do
can't
is
always do that.
right. And what you got to do is just stay true to you and everything will work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything will work out. People still respect you being you, and the other person is the other person. If the other person like to dodge and hide from calls, the same people that hide their cars behind their house from the repo man and stuff like that is the same people that change their numbers every goddamn 3 months and all that old type of stuff. It's the same people running from every situation, just running back and forth because they can't stand their ground and tell a motherfucker, hey, don't call me. Or they're a person that handle their business and a person ain't got no reason to be calling them, cussing them out or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So long as you keep yourself a straight up person, you know what I'm saying, you'll be respected in a way that people say, okay, he gonna answer his phone. I know if I call him, he gonna answer his phone. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, he answer his phone, this and that. That's why people might call me rather than calling that person. You know what I'm saying? If you know that person that after 10 o'clock or after 11 o'clock, they don't answer their phone no more. It ain't the fact that they ain't woke. It ain't the fact that they don't see the call. It's a lot of people that looking at your call and saying, it's 10 o'clock. I don't answer
Mhm.
phone calls after 10. Especially if you ain't my mama, my brother, my this and that, my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't intermediate family. Because believe me, they answering the phone somebody to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, Dave? Up in the his house, up in this thing. You see old Dave back down there. Old Dave. Ran up north. I ain't seen them since, man. Is you ever coming back down to visit Mississippi, man? I'm just saying, hit me up when you ever in town, because I ain't seen you in about shit, seemed like 30 years. Uh, uh, Me and Dave used to hang back in the day. He know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's go to that next subject on this thing.
So people will lie to you all day, every day, but let them think you lied to them. It's a different brand of breed, huh?
Right. What's up, Patricia? Up in his house, up in his thing. Cat got a new hairdo and thing. God looking like a little model on this thing.
A little
Oh,
black Barbie.
hey, all that old type of stuff. Look at him, man. How they say, New Year, New You. Okay, I see you. I see you. Um, what what we were saying? Come on with it.
People
Read it.
will lie to you all day, every day, but you let them think you lied to them, and you said they act a different type of way.
Yeah. I mean, because people know your character. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. We got to stop getting out of our character,
To
trying to
accommodate somebody else's feelings.
accommodate somebody else. Yeah, man. What's up, Dave? Man, we were young when we were running, boy. We were running them streets, boy. We were young, boy. I met Dave. I was a little old bitty dude. Both of us were little bitty dudes running around here. No, that was a long time ago. Oh, exactly. Look out, man. Um, but yeah, when we come to this, it's like, yeah, you'll get out of character. You'll stop being yourself, trying to be somebody else, or trying to match somebody else's energy.
Yeah.
And this is where we get caught up in doing the wrong thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Trying to match other people's energy. And I think we got to get to the back to the point that we not we're not being what other people are. We got to keep on being ourselves and um don't be trying to be something we not. You know what I'm saying? You know, just because we see somebody else half naked running around here, we shouldn't just do it if we don't feel it. You know, if it's not deep in us, we don't. Yeah, we shouldn't try to just imitate others because it seemed good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I see too many people, you know, see something and they want to be it instead of being them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Dog said he coming soon, family. Love you in life. You got me blushing how you showing up, showing so much love. Yeah, man. Shoot. Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm telling you, man. You know, I remember them days, when you was sliding around this thing, we was sliding around this thing, running these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? So they, they couldn't handle us like that. So I'm just gonna put it right there. Cause
All
see,
right. Yeah,
one thing
just
one thing I don't do on this thing is discuss the streets too much. The streets gonna be the streets, and I'm gonna let the streets stand on what it stand on. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like I said, if you mess around, get out of character. See, my character is that kept me around here a long time is I don't talk about past endeavors and stuff I done did to get where I am today. Because, you know, if it ain't gonna help me, then it might hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't do nothing to cut your own self. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep on praying for a better day and make life better every day. You know what I'm saying? Most of my partners that be on here, they know that I'm 10 toes down and whatever, like this here. I ain't got to explain myself and I ain't got to sit up here and try to make myself be higher or high mighty or anything like this here. I was just like them, no better, no worse, you know, just trying to figure out a way to make it out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why I don't look down on nobody, because I know how it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I done been there.
And
I
they
I done slept in a bandos. I done did a lot of stuff that I look back and I say, I never say I regret. I learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I walk a little different now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you never can say something ain't still in you, but I walk a little different. Yep. Read that for me. Read that for me.
Legend, real stand-up guys. God did it.
Right. Right.
Okay. Lessons learned, blessings earned. About
Yeah.
those friends.
Yeah. That part. Yeah, that part. What you got to say about the subject? You got something you want
I mean, you saying enough. Like people lie to you all the time, and a lot of times you know the person's lying. And you just sit there and take it. You just don't discuss that. I know you telling this lie. You just
to?
let them think they making it with fooling you. And then when you start reverting that thing and start acting like them with these little made up stories, then what?
Well, I think
That thing like, oh,
I
I know
think
she lying.
just like this, I always look at it like this though. When I look at people, because I've been in the streets, you know what I'm saying, this and that, and I see somebody lying or whatever. I just think if you don't believe it past 30 seconds, it's a joke. So I just look and I laugh and they start lying or whatever, whatever. But you know, it's all because game recognized game, and a lot of people can't handle what they dish out. So don't try to play their game. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people that play them games, uh, they know they playing it. Because I ain't never met a liar and said, man, boy, you lie all the time. He'd be like, no, I don't. I always tell the truth. Nah. They'll tell you, yep, I be lying my ass off, man. You be catching me though. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
a lot of people don't sit here and not know what they doing. They don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a con man. If you see him, you know, with his little thing on the thing, and he doing some his little balls or whatever, or he's flipping the cards back and forth, and you think you're gonna get over on him. You just got to remember, this a gig. This a gig to take your money. This a hustle. This a con game.
Right.
Every corner, the con game. They've been taking people rings, watches, all their money. I done seen it done right there on the corner everywhere. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
some of these legends around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I done seen 3, 4 of these big good legends around here hustling. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't think you're gonna get over on the get overs. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think for 1 second the people you looking at that done been there, done that is feeling like you playing them like a fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because believe me, uh, they know you see through a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people don't get mad at me for seeing through the BS, because they know that, you know, if they running any kind of game, I can see through some stuff, you know. And
Mhm.
don't forget to like and share. It don't cost a thing to like and share. I don't be asked for money, but I be damned if I don't ask for likes. Likes and share. It helps us. What's up, Angela? Up in his house. She said, what's up, bro and Bella? What is the business? And you know my voice just rolled, my brother from another Dwayne up in the house talking about, what up, y'all? What is the topic? So go on, let them know what the topic is.
We're talking tonight, Dwayne, for the easiest way to lose a friend It's to treat them how they treat you. Like do unto others as you will have them to do unto you.
That part. You can lose some friends like that, player.
Mhm.
You look up and everybody gone. What happened? What happened? Hey, look, it's just like this. Be the dude that always buy the drinks and all that stuff, then come to the bar one night and start asking everybody to buy you a drink and see what happens. And be like, man, I thought you were going, what's going on? What happened to the universe? I'm just saying, like, when you get to doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, I remember I used to buy a beer, buy liquor, buy a little stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go and you say, you know what? I'm gonna go a couple weeks without doing that. And you can see people really getting mad because you ain't doing what you usually do.
You trying to move on.
So I'm gonna tell you this: if you get friends from doing a certain way, believe me, you got to keep doing your certain thing to keep them friends sometimes, or you'll lose them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a friend because you drinking and dancing and this and that, you still got to be the drinking and dancing nigga. Or ain't nobody gonna invite you nowhere no more. And I'm just saying, not to make it look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, you got to be, sometimes what you was to people for them to keep on messing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I feel like if you rock a certain kind of way, I feel like I built a lot of my friendships on just conversation, talking, having fun, chilling with folk, this and that. And it was more of conversation than like money and other stuff. So I feel like people don't sit there and say, oh, I don't mess with what's his name because he ain't give me this or he ain't do this. They ain't mess with me in the first place then because they ain't never get that kind of stuff from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's like that. All right, come on with it.
Trisha said, I learned a long time ago, it's better to walk away because trouble is easy to get into, may be hard to get out of. Those are not your friends.
Yeah. And that is, I have realized that that's why I tell you all the time, I live by this motto, you can do 1,000 things right and you get one thing wrong and it'll change the rest of your life.
Rest of your life.
Then you just can't go down to that level at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll change your life. I read that.
You're right. I've had people when I bring a beer by the case and just drink 2, then them ninjas ask me what I got on the 6-pack.
Right.
But your case of beer. If you only drink 2 out the case, then they want to know what you got on the next run.
Yeah. I mean, but you go and you know what you're supposed to pull out? $1. Because all they want to do is know you got something. You can pull out a couple quarters. All they want to know if you got something on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
It's solid. I say, ninja, drink your spit. That's what he say. He said, no dollar. Do unto others worse than they done unto you. We got the wrong person right here.
You know what? Pat been around me too damn long because Pat got some bad ideas sometimes. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing about Pat. I was thinking about Pat the other day, and I said, Pat done turned out to be a hell of a fine man, and ever since. I remember when Pat got in that little old trouble, and I was talking to somebody about it today. I said, man, that man got out that little trouble and went down there and got married and had him a baby and been just the best dude. What's his name? And I remember when Pat was young in his little wild days, this and that. And he just did a whole 360. And I'm just so proud of Pat. I mean, he made sure that his next move was his best move. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
what's
one thing I can say. He said, got shot, Pat. I agree. Yeah. Yep. The next one. Come on with it.
Well, people will talk down on you, but let you do the same to them. It's a whole problem. Pat said the state of Mississippi rehabilitated the out of him. Quick.
And you know what? The good thing about that. The good thing about that is Pat was never a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't never bad. I never looked at Pat like he was a person like me out here. You know what I'm saying? I always looked at Pat. He was a good guy, just around a lot of bad people. Because we always expect him to be an engineer, a chef. We was throwing all kind of stuff at him. Yep. But he right. Sometimes that system can rehabilitate you and change your life.
Whatever.
Totally different. Okay, what we saying about this subject again? Come on with it again. Let me see what it's saying.
People will talk down on you, but let you do the same to them.
Yeah. I mean, I put it away. Man, you got people that talk and run their mouth and gossip all day, every day. And they hear a whiff, but they think you gossip on them. Oh, Lord, they done grab their pistols and everything. They ready to go ham. They ready to crash out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Mm-mm.
Dwayne said 8 hours in Raymond stopped my illegal activity.
Well, I had a couple of Raymond stops, but I don't think it cured me. But
well, you needed a little more time. You needed just a little more time.
I think I was just a little bit more out there than I thought. So all of us different. Sometimes you need a little, sometimes you need a lot. So like I said, I feel them on that. Man, ain't nothing like a cold flow. You know what I'm saying? That'll make you change your what's name. And I know some people, just the thought of going to jail, you change your what's name. Because me myself, thank God for lawyers. I've never did no time or nothing like that, but I done got into some situations that I need to rescue myself up out of. And so yeah, I think I learned my lesson, but I think not Raymond didn't teach me. I think the money taught me to stop spending money and trying to get out of trouble and stuff. Well, would change you and have you stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my partners all the time, it's easy to get caught up, this and that. And it's hard trying to stay out there, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard trying to stay out there, motherfucker. Especially if you got a touch of that, if you got too much of a touch of street up in you a little bit. And it's kind of hard because you feel like people picking on you. You know what I'm saying? When you've been out there, a little bit, when people be talking to you or saying, when you be looking around, they be like, what you looking at? I'm like, I'm looking who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Because I be like, I know this person ain't talking to me. I know this ain't happening. You ought to see me in stores sometime when people be getting to talking to me crazy. I go to, what the hell? Who the hell behind me? Oh, Lord. Read that.
Never should have made it. Could have lost it all. Them 5 times I didn't get caught.
That part. That's the other part too that people don't realize.
There's a second part to every story, huh?
Oh.
Money can save you sometimes. My problem was I thought
it could.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know what? And I feel them on that because I felt that same way. And then when I felt, see, I think it's kind of different. I think when you're younger, sometimes money can save you out of a couple of situations. Then you start thinking it might be able to save you out of everything. But once you get older and you see other people go in front of that judge and stuff older, and that judge said, "Oh, you been in my court?" I said, "Pow." How you been in here 3-4 times? Then you start realizing that everything I done did, they calculating it and they put it on the big screen, and now they using everything you done did against you. So it ain't the little stuff, it's the build up. You know what I'm saying? The little
Look,
stuff.
If you go and the judge know you by name, then you know it's a problem.
Right. It's time to stop going, player.
Right.
Okay, come on.
Trisha said, that's sad. I be to myself, don't bother nobody, but they, the neighbors on the outside, trying to look in. When they don't hear from me or see me, I'm acting funny. Oh yeah, you get that all the time. Yeah. Just switch up and change and do something different. Oh, you acting funny. People say it all the time.
Well, I mean, and just like people think you're missing in action too, a lot of time. Because I done been that type that they be like, "Oh man, I ain't seen you, man. Where you been hiding?" Nah, I just been out the way, player. I ain't been hiding. I've been out the way because I know how easy it is to get put in the wrong situation.
Yeah, just like that.
By being too regularly available. See, we don't realize about that part. I started realizing, okay, sometimes you can make yourself too regular available to the streets till something to happen. See, if you keep on hanging out the same spot and you know it's a bad spot, one day it's gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be wondering, man, I should have stayed at home. Nah, it's too late now. You go there every this and every that. And I just had to realize, ain't nobody staring at me at the house. Ain't nobody doing me. Ain't nobody doing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to realize that once you go out in the streets and you go to a certain place or any place, you don't know, the outcome of people around you, who looking at you, who watching you, who kind of dislike you and kind of really trying to figure out a way to pick at you or what's not. You don't know what people thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you out their way, all they doing is sitting back thinking about, I wonder what that boy don't come down here no more, don't it? I ain't seen him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I learned that sometimes it's better to be not seen in a minute than seen too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Stardust, I should have stayed home. That club was hell.
That damn Stardust, that damn CB, that damn JI Club down there, all of 'em, man. It's a lot of times should have stayed at home. I know my black ass used to go down there to JI Club shit from Wednesday to Sunday. I'd be pre-planned praying early, coming early to pay them $5 so I don't have to pay them 10 later on. I should have just got a subscription at the club. Should have did like the VFW, just got a subscription forever at the club. Sometimes just pay for the whole week. I just give them, just come there on a Friday and give them $20. Just be like, hey, I'm paying for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And if I don't make it Saturday, that means that money is for Sunday. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, don't forget the 900. You ain't lying. Then
wow.
Joker in the 900 every weekend out there. I mean, man, I went to the club. I can't say nothing.
For real, those were the good old days.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I mean, because when we went out back then, you didn't feel like it was gonna be almost gunplay every time you go. You know what I'm saying? You go to the club back in the day, you know what I'm saying? The worst thing you was naming maybe a fight here and there, you know, not every week, but you know, maybe once every couple of months a fight. Now people worried about a shooting every week or something. You know, like you don't know what the hell. Every time somebody walk out their car, they got an extra 30-round clip on them, and they got little guns. You got people with little 22s in their pocket with a banana. The gun is this big, but the clip on it did long. You be like, what in the world he got there? This guy got a 100-round drum on a 22.
Yeah.
Okay, come on with
it. Jay said, I don't be surprised by people. Every time I see turns to an eye opener because I'm always reminded by a scripture predicting people. The Bible warns nobody's good, myself included. Well, the heart is wicked.
Yeah.
I
can believe in it. I can believe nobody's good because I think, like anything, like even women, and that's why it's probably if you ain't kind of messing with a church girl or somebody who's dedicated to a religion or something, she might have a lot of devilness up in her because
a church girl.
Not because that would keep them sometimes from acting out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that church, like when it comes Sunday, when I was saying earlier, sometimes that switched them back around to their other person, you know, for
if they were brought up as
it might be for a little while, but then you see that person be like, oh, it is some good in her. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, you try to do.
All right, come on with it.
You can't do too many now.
No. I do clubs once every 3 months or something like that now.
Jay said, I got an old building over there. They said it was a club on the strip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might got what old boy was talking about, the Stardust. He might got the Stardust. I think that's the only thing ain't bust down over there.
Oh wow.
Oh, What up, Robert? Up in there? His house up in this thing. What's up,
What's
Robert?
up, Robert Jones? He said, "What's up? We doing good."
That joke said Hamps, West Lounge, Papa Doos up in this thing. Oh, okay, my bad. Black boy, I'm telling you.
Blacks. He said
Oh,
blacks.
blacks. Oh, yeah, blacks. He said, boy, I'm telling my age.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we know you 51, 52, 53. Okay, my bad. Something like that. He said, man, these new church women, niggas get down. Oh, I didn't even
Like,
say
what's
it.
the new church women?
I
What's
didn't
the
even
new
say it.
church women?
I didn't even say it. Just ask them. Ask them.
I just asked him, what's the new church woman?
Yeah, he said 51 for real. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm 52. So yeah, it be like this sometimes. Okay, come on with it.
Jeff said, I'm convinced your mom, dad, kids, lover, friend, or whoever will turn on you. So I
Oh,
try not to put people in positions to let me down in order to not lose respect or friendship.
oh
Jay,
man,
I know a lot of people
you
moving
said
like that.
you know what makes it so bad? You said a mouthful right there, dude. I'm gonna tell you, man. I didn't, you know, I don't want to ruffle no feathers. But I done asked a lot of questions. I done asked my mama some questions, dad, this and that. And you know, I feel you on that. And it feel like if you do something, if you go a certain way, you feel like they will turn you in, turn on you, this and that, because like people don't realize, you know, a lot of people that go to jail, their mama would turn them in or call, I know where my baby at, just don't hurt them, and all that old type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like you know, I asked my mama a couple questions like, hey, if I did that, and you knew where I was, would you turn me in and this and that? And mama like, yeah, I probably would or something like that. And I was like, oh man, golly, man. And you know, it just have you thinking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it it make you say, I don't want to cross these people. I want to kind of stay in the middle some kind of way where I don't have my family put them in a certain kind of thing,
Predicament, uh-huh.
predicament for somebody to turn on you. So now I'm learning better. I think I went through a 50 hiatus or something. But these last couple years, I'm kind of learning better how to kind of like maneuver and not try not to piss nobody off.
That's a good thing.
Because if you piss somebody off, oh, they might turn on you real quick and real quick. What's up, Gwen? Miss Washington up in his house, up in this thing. She said,
Angela said, oh, go ahead.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Angela said, JJ, no lies detected. For real, though.
Right.
Yeah, you hit a
Right.
mouthful
He said,
then.
man, he said a mouthful. Then he almost stopped me in my track when he said that. I was like, okay, my bad. Come on with it.
Jay said, women with no stockings, push-up bras, look like they just left M-Bar and go straight to church and sit on the front row. Look, what was the mom, the Syria mom, and then be on the front row swinging their legs like the Syria mom? Remember, she was in court. She was doing that.
Look, you know what makes so bad. I remember. I'm gonna tell you this. I remember being in the club, and I remember being 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm hearing women talking about, oh man, I'm gonna be late for church. I gotta get up out of here. I ain't, I'm
They
telling
take
you,
it
man,
for
you'll catch a joker right on the doing the percolator, getting up, talking about, oh no, it done hit. Oh Lord, I gotta go home.
it's church time.
I'm telling you, come on with it, Jay.
Jay said, I used to give people a little change, hoping they would run off. When I got tired of them asking me for stuff, they always ran and stay away, at least till they thought it's been so long I might have forgotten.
Yeah. And I think that's called the bait and switch. You always get people a little so they, you know what I'm saying, that they, you know, like if you give them a little and then they don't give back or whatever, then you just know, hey, you can't get big money if you can't deal with little money. You know what I'm saying? If you give a joker $20 and he never give you $20 back, and they know they owe you, you know what I'm saying? If you never get a $20 back, how you gonna come back and ask for 200? You know what I'm saying? Like you got people do that. You got
Yes,
people
you
that,
do.
see, I'm so petty. I do it with $5. Let me give them $5. See if they gonna give me $5 back. Oh, okay. But if they never get it back, then be like, okay, I see how you playing the game.
But this
Okay.
how people do now. They don't say, can I borrow? Can I get? And then they say an amount.
Yeah.
They don't borrow anymore. They just want you to give it to them.
That
A
boy.
new way of asking.
Yeah.
Well, damn, friend. Big mother new facts. New age moms.
New age moms. They different. Don't forget to like and share. It helps the algorithm, helps us reach many folks. Okay, come on with it. What's up, Andrea? Up in the East Hales, up in the house. See, one thing I do, if I mess around and I see something that I can pronounce or whatever, I will hurry up and say their name. But if you got a name that is not just, just average, a Cynthia, a Jennifer, Vanessa, something with a on it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can't say out there, okay, my bad.
So
I,
petty.
I
You
pass
just
it
so
off. I pass it off. I be like, hey, Miss Bella, can you read that one? And then
Then you throw me under the bus.
look, then you get the coughing up and I'm be like,
I know, right?
well.
Yeah, you throw me under the bus.
Have people
Yeah, right.
hating us.
But nothing. You did it.
No, they be like, oh, you pronounced my name wrong. Oh. Come on with it.
But as soon as you give a little, they keep coming back for more. What is the saying? Beggars don't know when to stop. Givers give, but beggars don't know when to stop, or something like that.
Well,
Somebody help me out with that quote.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was working at the strip club, and I know a lot of women might hate this little saying, but this wasn't exactly a pimp, but he the one you could say something like a pimp because he the one owned the strip club. He owned the strip club, the manager, ran the managers and everybody,
He
security.
was just the
So he was the head man in charge. I
right.
can't say the N word because he
Right.
wasn't. He was a white guy. So, so what I'm saying is, first thing he told me. Now he ain't tell me that. The manager told me that right under there. Both of them told me that we was all in the club. So first thing he told me, he said, one thing you don't do. He said, as long as you work in here, don't ever give none of these women $1. And I said, what? You mean like I can't even go up there? You know how Joker just go up there and drop $1 on stage? You can't do none of that. He said one thing about a woman: soon as she see you drop that dollar, he said now she don't see you as you no more. She see you as a trick. So it was something that stood off in my head that kind of paralyzed me for a long time. Like when somebody just actually asked me for money, and I just sit up there and think in my head, are you a trick? Is she finna, is this gonna change the whole relationship? And sometimes that's what, it will change the whole relationship. Once you start doing a certain thing, they don't want you to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And you will fall out once you stop doing what you started. You know that what that the old saying, don't start nothing you can't keep up.
Right.
So sometimes I get to the point that I don't try to start and then I can't keep up. Even if I do it once, I think sometimes once that's my bad. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that there. But you can't start stuff you can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? So if I get somebody something this time and they ask me again, I'll be like, damn. I shouldn't have broke my rule the first time because now they looking at me different. And now I don't look like big boy no more. I look like a little teller machine. All
I
right,
know.
go with
They don't borrow. It's I need this.
it.
Yep. They don't ask anymore.
Mm.
You're going to get my name right one day. I think it's
Uh,
Adriana.
yeah, and see, sometimes I be trying to do the yana on them, the yana, and I don't be trying to get everything else right. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Adrian kind of sound like a little mannish, so I be trying to add my little, you know, feminine thing to the word. You know what I'm saying? You be trying to give him some issues on that. Okay, my bad. All right, come on.
Got a topic for another night. Should stud daughter dads not change their tire or make them help fix old cars?
Hey man, you wrong for that because my daughter just told me she tried to change the tire the other day, and she said that's why I call my dad. I promise my daughter just told me that the other day. She said oh man, you are
So
the
what's the
smart.
answer?
Oh Lord.
No. I mean,
Oh,
although they're studs, they still
oh,
need some help.
oh Lord. I promise to God. I promise to God. I am not joking. I am not joking. I promise to God. This just happened the other day. She said she changed the tide the other day, and she was like She was like, and then they had I don't know if it was little Jack or whatever, but then she was complaining. She was like I ain't doing that never again. She said I called my daddy when but it was funny when he said that because it just happened.
Mm.
Oh Lord, let's change that. Let's change that. All right, come on with it.
People will talk about we did that one.
Huh?
We did that one.
Did it?
Okay,
Oh,
no.
oh,
No. People will talk about you behind your back. Yeah. All the time.
uh,
Yes, you got to cut them off. But some people enjoy to give just to keep them hanging around.
yeah,
Well, you know what? I've been there before. I used to have like my house was considered the party house. I mean, just for the company, I'll cook and we drink and play cards, whatever. But it started like a weekend thing.
yeah,
Do it all weekend, Thursday through Sunday. So some people were just doing it for mere entertainment. But those bills get high, that gets old. You spending the money, then you realize more and more people decide to come, and you're spending more and more money on this. So nobody ever decide to say, let me bring a dish, or let me bring something, or let me pitch it. And so that stuff gets old. So yeah, I know.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, men are so different because, like my partner, I got a couple of partner houses, man. It's like sometimes it's 2 or 3 of them stay right there beside each other. They all on the street and thing. I go to their house, and them jokers, they come from the door. Hey man, bro, you don't come in here empty handed. Go get a 12 pack and isn't it? They just outright gonna tell you, go get some meat, man. Go get some did you bring some ice, some
Charcoals or something.
charcoal, something? No, you ain't come over here just you. No, we don't want you just you. Bring some. Yeah, but they just flat out to tell you, and it is fair because you're thinking about you using their lights, their
Mhm.
radio. It's just like going to the club. Bring your own bottle. BYOB.
You know what? I would think the morals of people, that would be a normal thing in contributing. You always going to hang out at your partner house. Don't always just show up empty handed. And I don't like people that come in the door fixing carry out.
And then, just like he just said, men now, we don't come empty handed. If
Well,
we go
that's
to come
good.
down
Y'all
the
need
aisle,
to talk to y'all
one
women.
thing about one thing about men nowadays, we know we got to at least get a 6-pack, some ice. We're gonna call what you need, some chips. What I need to bring. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like men are different now. We go now. Only place I think that men show up sometimes and don't have much is probably a girls' cookout or something because girls will already have the liquor, they already have the food, they already have everything. They be like, just pull up.
Even if they say just pull up, most guys still bring something.
Yeah,
I have seen it.
yeah,
Guys contribute most of the time, but
yeah,
you have some that don't. They don't even want to put $1 on the store run.
yeah. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I done been the guy that, what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna take you to the store. Nah, but for real though, I make the store run and stuff like that and things like that. But
But do you
I remember
contribute?
I remember sometimes I didn't have it to contribute. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I had the car and I can take you to the store and anybody to the store, I put a couple dollars on them. But I think back in the day I didn't contribute because I didn't really. I used to go to places and I didn't eat and I didn't drink and stuff like that. I already have my own little personal thing, that I got in the car. I ain't asked for nothing. I'm just here. I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asked for nothing. I'm here. I don't even want your ice. I got ice in the cooler in the car. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like some people move like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever seen that person that go out like them same dude that had that tin can that pouring that tin can out. Oh, he don't want nothing. He don't want nothing nobody got. I'm good.
These days, you can't even eat everybody cooking because everybody don't wash their hands
Right, that part.
and
Come on.
not clean. So yeah. Most time the men have bought most of the stuff.
Right. At the party anyway, with the women party. Hey, men came early and I already brought the beer and this and that and the liquor and all that. All they doing is getting some food ready. That's all they probably doing. And then the man probably bring the meat and stuff. They just really cooking stuff. So really just need their services. It's just like a Super Bowl Sunday. Women ain't going out buying all that stuff and this and that. Cause Super Bowl Sunday happens on the Sunday, so men are already buying all the liquor and all that stuff the day before it, and all that. They already got this stuff already catered. You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all need us to cook it. You killing me. You just took her to the store.
They be like, hey, who driving? I got you. hey, hey, I used to be the dude that come around and because sometimes you got your own personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you drink your own personal stuff that other people didn't drink and all that old type of stuff. So I'd be collecting the money. I'd be like, hey, because I'm the good with the money. You want this? Okay. All right. All right. You want black man cigarette, pack of cigarette. Okay. I'm making a grocery list. Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Yeah. And then they know they gonna get it. I ain't gonna be one of them dudes that leave and an hour later you showing up and the party over. Some of the dudes that sent for stuff already left. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Cause you ain't bring their cigarettes back. You know if you don't bring the cigarettes right back, niggas leaving. They going to get their cigarettes. Oh, okay. Okay, come on.
Most times, men have financed the whole event. Well, good. Invite me. I'm coming.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying in the instance of like myself, I've had gatherings where a lot of people come and, like the women, they don't. Yes, he is. He said you're a parking lot pimp. I heard somebody else call you that too. So it must be true.
Hey, look, if them jokers charging too much, man, I'll sit out here and I'll be out here. I'm watching the cars. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm making sure don't nobody breaking our car, player. Somebody got to watch them guns, man. Okay. Let me stop.
Jay said, I went to chill with the Mexican family on the West Coast, and I was amazed at the hospitality they showed me and everybody I was with. And all they knew was that I was a friend of a friend. I felt genuinely warm, and the man of the house kept 2 beers in my hands before I finished the last. Plus, the gourmet Mexican food was delicious. I said to myself, I wouldn't have never been this comfortable at a black party.
Yeah, he right. Especially if you didn't know.
You didn't go to the right part.
I understand what he's saying. When you don't know everybody, if you don't know everybody and you there, you kind of feel like, ooh, like because
out of place.
I done been places, and say if you ain't bring nothing, say even if you bring something, just you eating a food or drinking
and they look,
or this is somebody that put in on it, like that dude ain't even putting that in, and
he got 2 plates.
So I'm telling you, that's why I always, to keep down the BS, I always went and had my own liquor. I had my own liquor for the rest of the night. Anything that I wanted to drink, I kept it to myself and all that old type of stuff. Anything I needed, I already had ice in the cooler, all that stuff. I just didn't have trust that I would have I think it was just trying to keep down the chaos, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't never want nobody to feel like that I wanted their stuff or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I always had my little can thing with me, and I'm like this here. I don't need none of that. Yeah, all that part.
Well, that's good, and it's sad that it's that way. Because if you don't know somebody, people start asking, "Who is that?" Yeah. He came here and fixed, but who is that? You can't start eating before my cousin get here. Yeah. Or you can't taste this over here. You just gonna have to wait these 4 hours until we decide to eat. No, if you having a gathering and people are coming, people are there, it's time to start serving some hors d'oeuvres or something. Give them a night little snack or something. But people don't know how to treat people when they visit their home. Dwayne said, man, they want you to marry their daughter. They hiding from Trump. Go see Portia from Orange Mound. Oh, Lord.
Man, you silly, man. And you know what? Somebody told me that the other day was like, I think lady told me that her ex-husband is with a Mexican lady now or something, got a whole family in his house, and all of them illegal. It said all of them just gonna mess around and get deported. And I think the dude got a baby by the Mexican and everything. So it's a real thing going on. That's why a lot of people protested thing too, because a lot of people that had children with these illegals and everything going on around here. You know, and I mean, it is what it is though. So I mean, because I look at it like this here. We can't do the same in their country. Have you ever went to Mexico and just say you a Mexican? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna ship your ass and you're gonna come for a vacation, spend your money. Once you out of money, they're gonna send you back home. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be like, oh, you done moved down here. You just here.
Mhm.
And they're gonna profile you the same way. What did black dude doing down here? This tall dude, this 6'3" dude down here, and everybody 5'5". You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you can hide somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's the same energy. You know, it ain't like you can hide a whole lot of places. If you're from Mexico, they know how you look. Golly. How many black Mexicans they rounding up around? I'm just saying. Oh Lord. Okay, you read that topic?
They ask for money, but let you ask them. Oh no, they ain't got it. Okay. Watch the Mexican names be Miguel Jones or Brown. Miguel Jones or Miguel Brown.
It gonna be, and you know what? It's gonna be a whole lot of, it's gonna be a whole lot of. But see, I think people don't realize like, people looking at a lot of them that they deporting, and they ain't looking at. I've been watching them as they taking them back home. A lot of these Mexican dudes look regular because you don't see them with their shirts off and stuff, but they taking off their shirts and they got whole tattoos over their whole back, with guns hanging out and skulls on their back and death signs and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, dude, y'all don't realize how many MS-13s and all kind of gangs and all kind of different people that was in our country, man. Our country was getting bad. I mean, like the trafficking, with the pimp trafficking, and they was just saying about New York and all these places where these girls came over here and they can't find no job and this and that, and they going straight to sex work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, man, I'm on the show, man.
You took me off everything, man. You took me off. You blocked me?
I'm on the show. I'm on the show.
Man, I can't.
Man, something else here. This man, something else. It ain't my fault. Yeah. On the show. Oh Lord. I said, hey, how you doing? What's up? Man, Kimberly, man, it been so long since I seen you. I forgot that you even come. No, I'm just. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord.
So wrong with y'all, man.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
Hey, what you block the man on? I said, what you block the man on?
He said, what you say? Hold on, let me see. So, right, What's up, Kimmy Ballard? What is it? Okay.
Jay said, they say Columbus described how friendly the natives were and how easy they could turn them into servants. I can't blame anyone. Anyway, the Mexicans might feel against any of us.
Yeah, then he gonna jump on
He
his
said, I can blame any way the Mexicans might feel against any of us. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. The only reason I say this because it ain't like Mexicans ain't free. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is they building a economy off drugs instead of building an economy off economy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you, if you got all these skills down there, building houses, this and that, blah, 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 why you not building up Mexico? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is people coming to United States? They're just a hop, skipping away. You should be able to build the same thing right on the other side. It ain't like you a slave. I mean, it's Mexicans run the government and all that. So basically, you saying that you don't even have trust in your own people over there. So why would you let them, where all these people that's over there, it's just like this. Why would you let people in your country that's their country in chaos? All they gonna do is all they know is chaos, so they gonna come bring chaos to your country, and that's what's happening there. Soon as you said, "Oh yeah, I gotta leave," oh no, you don't understand. Oh, not they don't even want you vacationing down there in Mexico now. Now they up there talking about doing something to you if you in Cancun or something. See, it just tell you how your friends can turn on you. See, the Mexicans, some of the Mexicans with your friends, now they turning on you real quick. Talking about, yeah, you gonna want to come to Mexico and this and that, and that's why I don't go to a lot of places and travel and things because I know a lot of these cultures they really don't like you. They see you as money earning, and when you go to all these vacations and they rub on you on the beach, all they looking about is getting paid and earning a living off your backs. You know what I'm saying? They cut a couple of coconuts and put it across your eyes and all that, and and they getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that same thing that you doing there, you can do at 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 the back of a I don't know, I say somewhere in the US at a vacation spot in the US. Yeah, I mean that same pampering can be handled around here. You know what I'm saying? The masseuse, whatever, a licensed masseuse, whatever. You go down there, your husband scared because you got down there, got some dude named Enrique Suave rubbing on you all over you and all that old type of stuff. And people don't look at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy Blige put up a link up there.
What's up, Kimberly Blas, a young lady that makes our t-shirts and apparel, Mr. Know-It-All pillowcases, hoodies, things like that. So check her out with Voluptuosity t-shirts and apparel. Look her up on Facebook.
They gonna say it's bad. Okay. In that little baby voice on TikTok, BS.
Yeah,
Y'all
you going back.
back. Oh, okay.
You know the baby say
Hey,
bullshit.
look, they were just talking about how they had 1,800 crossings every day. And don't you know, guess what number is down to right now?
Tell us.
77. The man got it so locked down at the border. The whole border is like 77 people in one time. They daily trying to cross over. And people ain't trying no more because they know he got it locked down. Okay. Please like and share. It's free. Remember that. Please like and share. It's free.
Money, bro. Mexicans not like America. Real talk, bro. Texas was Mexico.
Well, if Texas was Mexico and 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 Texas is one of the biggest earners in the state, why Mexico can't be Mexico? Why they can't earn like Texas? See, we not making sense out of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we trying to make it seem like we making sense out of it, but we can't make sense out of it. If Mexico is not like America, and if Texas was Mexico, but why they can't make Mexico rich? Because listen, they done made all this money. And what's the name? And instead of buying all these guns that cost $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 for a handgun, gold guns, and all that, they should be making them stoves and building up their culture and down there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They should be doing that same thing. Everything that's in Texas, every Mexican that came to Texas should be able to bring whatever he made or whatever they done learned, all this stuff they've been doing in America. They should be able to go back to their home country and build that thing up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. That's something. Come on with it.
The same way the world needs African resources, won't let them profit from their own. It's obvious the system is designed to take advantage of others.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but like a lot of plants and everything. They was trying to open up a lot of plants in Mexico and all this thing. And what it is we done became poor. We done became poor because we done stopped our people from developing all these skills. The skills, these people making phones, these people making shoes, making all these accessories and all this stuff that they making and sending over here to make in America. We should be making all this stuff. We shouldn't have to go outside our country to what's name, because you know what we look like? Just consumers. All we do is make money to buy stuff from other countries that we can't even afford. You know what I'm saying? We being duped and don't know it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to get to the point that we know we getting duped. We got to do better.
So why do we support everyone else but each other Mexican think they are better than blacks?
Yeah, because guess what? Because you know why? Because they moving together and they being more together. Because guess what? If we was in another country, if we went to Mexico and we found 20 blacks in Mexico, we all abandon together and try to get ourselves together too. You know what I'm saying? It's us against the world over there. You know what I'm saying? So when they come in here and they start doing all this, but you got to think about it, they bringing a level of crime. They bringing all that stuff from Mexico too. Because think about it. A person that's doing good in Mexico, why would they leave Mexico and come to America? It got to be somebody doing bad over there that'll come over here like they going to do so good over here and they were doing bad over there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the opposite is you do got good people that's good over there that just want to get away from the element of the bad.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that's fleeing now because they want it over there. It's like people that run from, think about the most dangerous people. We watch the movies when everybody be trying to go to Mexico and run away from America and then kill 1,000 people and run to America. You don't think that same thing happened in Mexico? Somebody that done a nuisance over there, then they run their ass to Mexico because they don't want to go to a Mexican prison?
Oh, wow.
Same thing. We not thinking like that though. We're not thinking that all these people running from all these different countries probably got bodies and bodies on them. Crazy. They don't realize all these people that started getting killed when people wasn't there, that we missing and all that. Look at all our babies that all of a sudden started going missing now. We got babies that just missing. You feel what I'm saying? Never heard of them before. We getting people now that's becoming missing and never seen again. And we never thought about it might be, okay, all these people that's coming over here that's not registered, even if they found a fingerprint on their car or anything, they wouldn't know because they ain't registered in the United States.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We not thinking. We not see. Sometimes we think we know what we talking about, but we not really deep diving in there and saying what type of person would leave Mexico to run to here. The same type of person that'll leave America and run to Mexico. Goddamn criminal. You feel what I'm saying? Why would you leave your family, everything over here to run to another country? Come on now, make it make sense. Well,
Texas and California were Mexico before they went to war.
yeah, and that's what wars do. Split stuff in half. Put person on this side, person on that side. And I understand that, but at the same time, Mexicans look different then. Like, all down up in that corridor, it was dark skinned people. If you go back and look at the lady that they named California after, she was dark. She was black, dark skinned. If you look at the picture, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people got to do their research like real good and kind of look at, because even when Christopher Columbus came over here, he said when he came over here, he seen dark, very dark Indians. They got pictures of them. You know what I'm saying? What Christopher Columbus said he saw when he came up from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. Read that.
Tell the black people and white people, take them jobs from Mexican people if you want to support it. They don't want to work as hard as some of them do.
Well, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you, it ain't the fact that Americans don't want to work as hard as them. What it is Americans want to get paid a livable wage. You know what I'm saying? And if we start making a lot of our own stuff and all that, stuff will go down. We'll get prices back down. And think about it. When America was making all our stuff, candy used to be a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Like when we were making our own stuff, candy was a penny and a nickel and stuff like that. Gas, when we were pumping all our own gas, $5 would fill our tank up for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
$5 was 5 gallons, and it was good gas, and it'll go for the whole week. People don't remember them days. I was driving. I remember them days. What's up? Turns up in his house, up in that thing. What's up, man?
Mm-hmm. Well, we are Africans, and we are in America. Who owned America at the beginning? Who owned America at the beginning?
It was black people already here in America. You can look at, you can do a research of the Grand Canyon. They found the same thing that they found mummies and stuff in the temples over there in Egypt. They found the same thing in the Grand Canyon. We can look this up. See, I do real research. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to get caught up with a lot of stuff. So, you know, and all them big noses that they shot off over there at the pyramids and that, they found that right down there in the Panama kind of circuit right around there too. So if we do real research, we'll realize that black folk was here like 50 to 60,000 years ago before a lot of men, you know, people came over here. If we do real research, a lot of us don't want to go real research, dig down, and you know, all that old type of stuff. You know. Come on with it.
Jay said we are the biggest consumers and we will deplete our own resources in record time. So we just use other people's stuff since it's our money, our banks, and our system. Gaddafi company was strong and self-sufficient, and they lied and killed him because he wanted to make Africa independent from the European banking system.
Right. And I agree with that, and that is true. And I also, the same people that killed him was the Clintons and the Bushes and all that we steady want to trust. You know, the Democrats that steady want to trust, they was in office when they went and killed Gaddafi. The Clintons and the Bushes, the same people that don't like Trump. What we say about that one? Okay, my bad. All right, come on with
it. They got skilled robots, and they will make the advantage trade minimum wage in the next 20 years. Watch, get your land and shit together.
He said they got skilled robots and we'll make it advantage in 20 years. Yeah, but we all see. I hope we don't think. You know, my pushback on that one is I hope we don't think by watching movies and all this that the robots wasn't coming. I mean, we all know the robots. I done got on here 1,000 times and told people to watch alux.com and watch little things about how many jobs will be gone in 5 and 10 years. You remember when I used to say that on here with the jobs and stuff that would be gone in the next 5 to 10 years and stuff like that. Truck driving jobs, stocking jobs, phone call jobs, a lot of these things. We got to stop thinking that we can't evolve too. See, that's the problem. We not trying to evolve. See, we should have been trying to work on robots or this and that. We shouldn't be still be thinking about being a hairdresser and cutting yards. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the point that we got to be thinking outside of the box, fixing on robots, messing with computers, you know, into this new age, this new electrical age, making, you know, bikes and this and that, electrical things. We should be doing some of this, producing some of this stuff. But we get left behind because we steady want to do stuff the old and ancient way. And the old and ancient way is not going to get it. AI is here. Cell phone is here. The cell phone has changed 1,000 times to what it is now. Where back in the day, you had a cell phone, you just about had a bag phone, you had to keep on the charger. You know what I'm saying? You had stuff, you had cords, and you had all kind of stuff. We don't have none of that no more. We have wireless internet and stuff like that. We used to have wires all ran around our house, all up the walls, this and that. We got wireless, this, wireless, that. We got FaceTime. We ain't got to get on a certain kind of phone to connect with our people. Even if they in the army overseas, you can get on FaceTime and watch people all over the world, talk to them like they right there in your face, all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we got to know that time's going to change, and we can't stay complacent and think we're going to do the same old thing over and over and over for 20, 30 years. We got to evolve with the time, and that's the problem. We don't want to evolve and change up and do something a little different. We want to keep on doing the same thing, keep on shooting the same verbiage out our mouth, and we think everything supposed to just stay the same, and it's gonna be robust. And duh. They told us if you ain't learned about computer, they told us when we were little old kids in school, when the computer first came out, they said this is the future. This is the future, the computer. So if you still got a typewriter, I'm sorry. You way past what you supposed to be doing. How many people you know with a typewriter with some paper over there saying and throwing it down there and letting that thing put ink on the thing and that thing tapping? Yeah, how many people got a typewriter still tapping with the little ball on them? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You seen that lately?
No.
Thank you. Everybody had one. You know what I'm saying? So how many screens, big screens we had with the computer this big, this big, the screen was how many TV we had that we carried out the house that weighed 3,000 pounds and we dragged it to the garbage can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we grab a big old screen that's double what we used to have. We used to have 26 inches TV and 32 inch TV that we couldn't even carry out the house. And now we got TV that's 50 and 60 and 70 inches, 3 times smaller than them TVs, and we can throw it up on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or hang it from the ceiling. We don't understand. We got to evolve. We can't stay stagnant. We got to learn something different. We can't keep preaching the same old thing. Oh, do this and do that and you'll be all right. No, you got to evolve. You got to change it up. We got to stop acting like cavemen, still trying to burn fire with 2 sticks together. Oh, somebody done invented a lighter. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at the man invented a lighter. Remember somebody else invented a torch. Somebody else invented a plasma cutter. We are evolving. You know what I'm saying? And you got to evolve with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. We get so stuck in our head that we need to live like, oh Lord, who's gonna be picking the cotton? They got machines that pick the plants. You ain't even got to do nothing. They just run the machine through there, pick all the plants in there. We ain't cotton pickers no more. Ain't blacks in all these folks ain't picked cotton in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And we still act like a bunch of poor cotton pickers when we run out and say, oh, things gonna change. Duh. That's what the world do. Remember them old metal heavy ass cars that you put $20 in and you get a couple of paces and you're back on E? I mean, we got hybrids, we got cars that run all day. We got electric cars that just plug up. I mean, we got to be ready for change, and that's the problem.
I agree.
And real talk, your intellect is gone. I wonder, is that a dig? Is that you saying that you smarter or something because you feel like I said something that you probably couldn't understand, or maybe it was above your IQ? See, sometimes we don't even realize that part. Maybe I'm saying something that you couldn't even think about, or something that it might have flew over your head, because everybody got different ideas and different ways we approach situations. And the same thing that worked for one person might not work for the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How many brothers in Russia, bro? I don't know. I have not counted. I'm sure it's some, but I haven't counted. It is a certain thing called Black Russians. Just Google it. It's a lot of them. Okay. In Russia, and it really, bro, Jesus looked different where we from. What? I'm not gonna respond to that one. Because I don't think nobody even have a real picture of Jesus. And I can put it to you there because they wasn't taking pictures when Jesus was around. So, it's the same thing. Why don't you Google up when the first photo was took? I'm sure it wasn't back when Jesus was around here. I'm sure people were scribbling on something, and there wasn't no sketch paper and all that. I think even the sketch paper wasn't around when Jesus ran. I don't even think they had pens. So we got to do better on how we try to come across with people, because we getting into the Stone Age and stuff where people were writing on stones and all this old type of stuff. You can go to some places right now that they live in like third world countries, and we don't even understand that. He said, man, we made it, bro. Black men, bro, was the first man, bro. Real talk. Okay. How many times you might have said this? See, sometimes we got to stop doing the obvious. You remember when I was just talking about evolving? Okay. White people don't acknowledge this. Black people don't acknowledge this. When we going to start acting like we the first man? When we going to start acting like we don't need nobody else's help? When we going to start acting like we keep race hustling? Everything is about race. If you growed up and you a man now, can't you get above just the race thing and you making yourself better? And you just trying to bring yourself up? If you steady stuck in the past, you can't move to the future. And that's what I'm saying right here. We sitting here talking about the first man. Really? In 2025, we talking about what Jesus did and what's not, and you don't know, you ain't walk with Jesus. You don't even know one man that walked beside Jesus for real though. Because all them people that they gave name, all them names was just came up in the 1600s. They ain't had no Johns and Pauls back when Jesus walked. So you can stop it. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to keep it real, you can slice that Bible up, and because it was wrote from another Bible, and it was the King James version, and it said on there the King James version, and King James was born way after Jesus. So we know he didn't meet Jesus or nothing like that, and it's his version. We don't even look at the clues right there in front of you. It's saying it's somebody else's version of it. So that means it's not original. So we got to go back to the original. To show me the original. Show me the markings on the temples and the what's name. We don't want to go back that far. Cause you know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's what your president wants. The same old jobs pushed, and the rest of the world gonna leave America in the Stone Ages because the majority of his supporters fear change, make America like it was in the good old days.
No. See? Keep on going back to this old day thing. Man, that man pushing AI. We pushing intelligent stuff, robots and all that stuff being made in America. A lot of our stuff made in China and all this tech world. We trying to catch up. We behind in the technology. We behind. America is behind. Why we got to buy everything from China and all these places? Technology stuff, boards and stuff like that. We got to get shipped from overseas. You know why? Because we ain't making it here. The boards, the computer boards, the phones, and all that. We trying to get the materials over here so we can make it, so we can be technology. We can lead technology. Trying to push the lead again. That's the problem. We steady talking about this old Stone Age stuff. So you thinking China and Stone Age? You thinking Saudi Arabia in Stone Age? No, they got the world's best roads, the world's best technology over there, and all that old type of stuff. We ain't got it because we ain't making it. We have much more smarter people and we start making these same things. But we steady thinking we gonna go back to making flowers or picking oranges or something like that, or doing something we were doing. What's name? Oh, so you calling everybody that work at Nissan and all that the Stone Age? It's still technology. That's why all that stuff changing. It's called evolving, and we got to evolve. We got to stop thinking we going back to some Stone Age time. We ain't. We moving forward. It's like you're not listening to the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can Caucasians have a black child?
I'm not going into these type of conversations because these are childish conversations to have same old black and white conversations. Wake up. Get into the 2025 year. I mean, we still talking, that's race baiting all over. You talking about childish stuff. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. We got to stop talking about stuff that's meaninglessness. If you're talking about the same thing over and over and over, you are not evolving. You are a child. Our black people are still in a child's role. And we still talking about stuff that happens in the 1920s and this and that. And we ain't even talking about 2025. We ain't talking about today. We so lost. Stuff we ain't never been through. We ain't never seen. We talking about it like we been through it. Like we walked with Jesus. Like we knew the first black person, the first white person. No, let's talk about what we know, not what we don't know. Let's get back in today's. That's why we lost. That's why we falling behind because we worry about the wrong thing. We need to worry about some robots and some technology. That's what we need to be worried about. We steady talking about gangs and what's not. We talking about all kind of stuff. And we should have our children dealing with technology and all kind of stuff. See, them daddy. We steady in the Bible and we steady reading Bible. We steady worried about the wool or hair and all this stuff here. Come on, man. We got to get back to our problems. Our problems ain't what Jesus looked like. And that's in the Bible that I'm steady telling you. That's the King James Version. That means it's not original. If it's a King James Version only, that means it's not the original. Come on with it.
Not when the race was the reason to keep people in bondage for 400 years.
And you know what? We still bondage in our minds. We still locked in 400 years ago. We can't even get out of our asshole from 400 years ago to move on forward. Why our kids can't learn shit is because we ain't teaching them shit. We ain't doing nothing but a crying race of people right now. The white man getting so fucked up, we can't do nothing. Man, wake up and move on and do something different. That's our problem. We can't do nothing different. We steady whining about what a motherfucker did to us 400 years ago, and goddamn it, half of us ain't even 50 years old. Come on now. Let's get back to today. There it is. Back in the caveman. This man back in the cave. You ain't even never met a caveman. You ain't never seen a cave. You ain't never walked in a cave and seen a white man in the cave that looked like what's name. None of that. And this is what we doing. We try to down somebody else to bring ourselves up. Man, fuck that, man. Stop trying to down somebody else to bring yourself up. Just bring yourself up. That's what the hate. That's the hate we got. We can't even get ourselves together because we so worried about the past. We so worried about hating on somebody else or trying to make somebody else look bad. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. We ain't gonna never have shit. We ain't gonna never have shit. Elon doing what? Watching Trump fall out with Elon like he doing with all his what? Elon doing?
Hairline.
I mean, no, they in a good place and they still together. You ain't been watching. All right. Ain't no country on earth that can beat America, bro. Okay, so you should be blessed that you in this country if you feel like that. And we need to stop talking about like we ain't in America. He said, bro, you got to correct the problem from the source. Yeah, the problem is we are fucking dead. they brain dead about moving on. It's like a motherfucker get in a car accident and your ass scared to drive now. Now you don't want to drive or do nothing for your damn self. Now you just handcuffed. You don't even want to drive or nothing no more because you're so worried about getting in an accident again. Wake up, move on, stop blaming, stop race hustling, and just move on. That's why we sitting up here. We ain't even trying to cure today's problem. All these guns, all these saggy pants. We ain't talking about real stuff. We steady talking about slave shit that we ain't seen since we been around. You ain't never seen no motherfucker hit a motherfucker with a whip or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we steady stuck. Steady stuck. And we just got to change how we doing. There it is. Hey, Miss Cannon up in here. Brain dead for sure. Because we cannot move on from the past. We got to let the past go. You know what makes it so bad? They tell you when you become a Christian, you supposed to be on there to forgive and let the past go and move forward. But you know what? I'm looking around. I don't see nobody being like Christians. I don't see nobody forgiving. I see some people remembering shit they ain't never been through, shit they read, their grandma's been through and all that. We got to move on to make stuff better. We got to start getting into technology. We need to start pushing our kids to mess with the computer, not just to get on there and want to do a podcast or whatever. We need to push our children to get on there, learn these computers, learn how to work on computers, learn how to break a computer down, learn how to, make these server boards, all this type of stuff, all these electrical bikes, all this new age stuff. We got to get our people out of this mind state. This mind state. He said, bro, real talk, bro, you wrong. You teaching wrong. No, you ain't no damn God to tell me how I supposed to teach. You ain't God. How you know you ain't teaching wrong? You the one keeping people stuck. All the race hustling. You still talking about white people being cavemen, nigga. You don't think you stuck somewhere? How many white friends you got talking like that? I'm sure you at the party is a good ass party. Once you get in there, start calling everybody cavemans, and we used to get we talk y'all and all this. Come on, man, grow up, man. We got to grow up. We got to grow up. All we doing is battling to be nothing.
Hey. Let's get back to the subject. You know. It don't need to be deflected. What was your next thought?
Okay. He said, don't forget, though, we need to make a change. Yes, we do. We do. We need to make a change. Come on with it. What's the next?
We sometimes don't know how quickly friends can become enemies.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that.
He's too deeply rooted. We need to move forward, but we must heal.
Yeah. We need to. Okay, we need to heal, but we need to find a different way because talking about the same conversation over and over. You ain't gonna never heal from nothing if you don't move past something. You know what I'm saying? Like with anything, like even if somebody died in your family, if you steady dwelling on the same day it happened or the same hour or this and that, you ain't gonna never move on. You're gonna stay stuck. You got to, you got to forgive it, let it go, learn how to deal with it, and move on and make sure your life is better and kids' life and grandchildren. And we got to make sure we trying to help them grow up in a society that will be productive with them in it. Not make them so combative that all they looking is a fight. instead of trying to look to make money and try to figure out a way to get themselves together. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop excusing an obvious wrong. It's like it's wrong to call a spade a spade. We as Black people are suffering mentally that it hurts us to deal with our trauma. We rather forget the people who suffer for us to be here, benefit for their sacrifice.
No, and it's not that. And that's why we have our Black History Month, and that's why we look back and study what people brought to us and all this type of stuff. But the thing about it is, how long you gonna use it as a crutch? Have you moved past it? Have you moved where you mentally then dealt with your trauma and you done moved on? Because what you saying to me in so many words is you can't move on from it. Is you still with that? You saying hurt us? Is you still dealing with the trauma, or is you a man that moved on? You got you a good career, all this type of stuff, making money and all that type of stuff, and this and that. And we can't keep on just going back down that same rabbit hole. Come on with it. All right, come on with the friends thing. Come on with it. Friends can quickly become enemies because they can get to the point that if they don't believe, or if you don't believe the same way. Okay, you said what? Hold on. What to say?
Yanni said, well, Marcus, go ahead and give me one of the rental houses for Hendrix so we can make his life better.
Well, I have gave y'all what you call that stuff, a path to that, and I'm gonna tell you this: since you going there, so now you're gonna make me go there. I have gave you good conversations about saving money and prepping to own your place instead of renting, and I think y'all more like wanted the vacations and wanted to live for today, not tomorrow. And you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, to order, you talking about give him a house. First, the mom and daddy need to have a house. Now, are y'all working on getting y'all a place?
Hey, that's just like calling a name.
Huh?
That's just like calling a name. What you doing right now?
Oh well, man. I mean, it was did this way too, man. Okay, come on with it. All right.
Christian got to acknowledge they're wrong as a sinner. Christians has to acknowledge they're wrong, not ignore it.
Yeah, and Christians are also built on forgiveness too. So I understand that too. Look at it. She said, "I'm just kidding. I can't. I can't have it always. I own a home. That's what I'm talking about." Let me see. What I was gonna say. Let's get back into here because we getting thrown all over the place. Y'all throwing me outside curves and everything. Come on with it.
To drive your car, they ask for everything, but let you ask them the same question.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's just like that. They'll ask you for everything. That came right at the right time. Because if I turn around and say, "Hey, Yana, won't you give me a house?" This and that. You know what I'm saying? We do it the same way on the other side. And you know what somebody probably do to me? Oh no, I ain't got it like that, or this and that. But I don't think people want another person's life. They want another person's benefit of the life, but I don't think most people want the other
Isn't that
person's
what
life.
most people want?
the work ethic and everything it takes to get certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that what most people
Hold
want?
on. When I say I need a vacation, I didn't watch people go to the mountains and all over the world and stuff. And like I said, I can't do that because I'm on the grinding right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, it's like you put out in the world what you kind of really want. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to get on the grind and do certain things to get what you want. All right, come on with it.
You can pay property taxes with hundreds of dollars, and it's super easy to get them in Jackson. Just wait 3 years and get great interest back on a house if you're lucky.
Right? Yeah, right. I done got a couple of them like that. And she said that was a
That was a
joke.
joke.
That was a joke. I know you were joking. But when you throw it out here on the show, I have to respond in a way. That's why.
Yeah, you was going all in, and I'm thinking like she was just tripping. I thought.
Oh no. I understand what you're saying. She said I can go vacation and own a home. I understand that. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I'll be out here taking my vacation money, dumping it back in. I mean, I'm head first up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, everybody got their own thing, but I bet you one thing: all them vacations you take, and I bet you can buy a little man a home with all that vacation money. That hard. He said, I don't need nothing for you. I understand, baby. I don't want you to get mad now. I don't want you to get mad now, because we got them family. So I don't want you to get mad.
You know, why wouldn't you give Hendrix a home if that's like a little
Yeah,
godchild or nephew?
See,
You know how you have little nieces and nephews coming
but
up.
yeah, me
Why not?
and Kendrick gonna talk about that. He got to come back to Mississippi. Shoot, we got to make some stuff happen.
He can manage from where he at.
Oh no, that ain't the same. That ain't the same there. You know what I'm saying? Because when you say manage, that means you just giving them something just to get that he ain't gonna never stay in.
I mean, but I'm saying if that's not what he wants to do, even if you gave it to him, it's his. So if he want to make money from that to buy him another house to do it all over again,
I would do
like
that.
to start what you doing. You know, you
Yes.
might tell him how you doing it, and
Yes,
he get that one.
Guess what I would do to him? Guess what I would do to him? I would take little man and I would teach him how to get that thing just like I got it. See, you know that
somebody start you off.
You notice that. No, listen what I'm saying. You know that old saying, like you can give a joker fish and they will eat for a day, but you teach them to fish and they'll eat for a lifetime. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. I'm about teaching somebody how to get this thing for a lifetime, not to just survive for a little while, but for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good saying now too, man. I know you're looking at me sideways, but that's a good saying now, man. You can go and buy somebody some food, but they'll eat for that one day. But if you teach them how to hunt, they're a hunter forever. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And that's what I'm about. I'm about teaching our joker the right way, how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? And it's a thing. When they earn something, it's like their first car. When you the first car I was given, I wrecked it, but the first car I actually got myself, I kept it and cherished it. Now I put my little things on it, and put your little wheels, clean it all the time. Your first time, you love it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Capitol Street? Walter up in the Heath house. What's up, my brother? Yeah. But you feel what I'm saying? Oh, let me go. Let me hit back because I still got some balance going down. I know you about to talk about me. Come on with it.
True friends, hard to find, are not hard to keep,
But
are hard to keep,
now,
are hard.
but not hard to keep.
Explain that.
True friends are hard,
To
hard,
find. Mm-hmm.
but not hard to keep.
Oh, a
So
true friend keep them.
what I'm saying, once you get a true friend, you know what I'm saying, you can keep a true friend for a while. If you get a friend that wasn't never really your friend, they just like the Milky Way. Man, you know what I'm saying? They rock and roll. They here 1 minute, they gone the next. Yeah. Oh, damn, I ain't talk to them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you can find friends just rolling down the street. Y'all get along. Oh yeah, da 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 da. You don't know if they really like you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can play like you all right or whatever, this and that. Oh yeah, well, I got you. You know, oh yeah, 10 toes down, whoop, whoop. And then they gone. You know what I'm saying? And it can be just that quick. You feel me? So I do that all the time. I see when people do certain stuff. He said, "What up, big bro? Chilling, watching the game. Is my Lakers playing? I know, is you a Clipper fan or you done jumped ship again and you done ran over there to Denver or something? I gotta watch you because you have 18 different teams around it."
Oh, Lord.
Okay. I gotta watch him because he supposed to be a Russell Westbrook fan when he went to what's his name, but he just jumping all over the place. Every time they trade him, he with a new team. So I wonder who gonna be his team once Russell Westbrook retire. So I'm just trying to see if he a Clipper fan or what. You know what I'm saying? I think he got some Clipper uniform stuff. Look at he said, you know I follow Russ. I hear you, but you got to be, like this. Here. Come on with it. He said,
Jay said, teach. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
Jay said, teach me, bro. I need to learn more in that area. I've been trying to learn. I'm catching hell right now. I don't want nothing but a little knowledge.
Man, you know how we get down, man. You can hit me any damn day, and we'll goddamn it, chop it up, sit down, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what one house said. Another little house. I think you got I don't know, but let me know where you at, where you want to meet. Hell, we can go to the gym like we used to. Go to the gym, go on there, lift weights, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get in. And I let you know whatever I know. I'm not scared to give out the game. I just, I don't say a lot of stuff that I would say in face to face on the show because it don't be on the topic kind of stuff, But yeah, but we can talk about whatever at any time, man. You know what I'm saying? That part.
I'll help you. I'll help, and you don't have to pay me nothing. You need help, let me know.
All the time, bro. And I'm just telling you. Yeah. He said Josh Morant when Rush retired. Okay. I'm a Josh Morant fan too. I kind of like that too. All right, come on with the next. Bam. Come on.
Name some things that made you lose a friend that you thought was down, like 4 flat tires.
Oh, go ahead. You ladies first.
Oh, now ladies first.
Come on with it.
I said lies for no reason, just lying.
Oh, okay. Lost a friend for no reason. Let me see. Let me look at it one more time. That was damn. I don't think, to me, all my friends that was down like 4 flat tires, I don't think I done lost any of them. I think sometimes people grow apart and we grow up and we have families and different interests and stuff like that. But I don't think we grew up, but I don't think I don't think I lost any friends that we were down like 4 flat tires. I still talk to all my partners that I've been knowing 20, 30 years. Um, yeah, I don't think you know, friends that I don't know because I'm a very forgiving person too. So I think that part too, you know. I done ran into some stuff and yeah. Miss Kenny said, hating, hating like a motherfucker. Uh yeah, like I said, I ain't ran into it because I think uh being trained early, by my dad and a lot of what's named that I never really got close to certain kind of people that I didn't really like that. I don't think because when I say 4 flat tires, that means you down. I mean, y'all hung out and went to the club and did all this kind of stuff, and I just ain't fell out with them like that. I just feel like a lot of people just went their separate ways. People got families and stuff like that because a lot of these dudes on here, that be on here now, I've been knowing them 20, 30 years and stuff like that. And I think sometimes you can fall out a little bit where it'll be like, don't like how I might be straight blunt or something like that. But once they sit back, think about it, it ain't no problem like that. Oh, come on,
Next
man.
question. Tell me this. What color is the man in America that has hung a man, stole his property, ride, or Emmett Till? You know him, bro.
Dude, I'm not finna go back no 50, 60 years before I was born no more. We got to move on past this part of the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. That's what I'm saying. We stuck like Chuck on this part of the game. Let's kind of try to move past this. Every time we get in a good conversation in here, we get to talking about motherfucking goddamn 50-year-old shit. 60, 70-year-old shit we ain't never witnessed. I mean, we got to do a little different. I can't keep going back to no MT. I wasn't even alive when MT was alive. I don't know. It didn't happen. It wasn't on the news when I was woke. All right, come on with it.
And y'all made me remember. I'm losing 2 days straight in the sporting betting. My strategy was looking good for a week, but now looking bad. Oh Lord.
Down forever, ride or die. That was up, man. Come on, brother. Yeah. He said,
Browns cost me big yesterday.
"Oh, he's
Losses
talking about the
overtime
Bruins.
in less than 60 cents.
He mean the Bruins.
Oh, the Browns.
Yeah, I think that's. It ain't UCLA, is it? I'm trying
Oh,
to.
it is March Madness. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I be forgetting what the time. Cause see, I'm more into the NBA. A lot of them ain't did my thing that
NBA?
speak like that.
You said NBA?
Yeah, I'm more
Okay.
into the NBA. He said, "Bro, real talk, no disrespect. Your thinking is thinking in the movie You House. Sus asked him who this what ran Man, I can't even say these kind of words on the show. You trying to get me blocked. You don't have Facebook blocking me, man. Okay. JJ found another hobby that doesn't involve money. I don't know if me and know another hobby that don't involve money. Think about it. If you play pool, if they watch basketball, they gambling on it. I don't think it's nothing that men do that don't involve. If they racing cars, they gambling. Yeah, if they shooting dice, I mean, whatever dude doing is it got something dealing with some money. I mean, shit. I mean, it just is what it is. He said that hockey is sweet in them parlays. Okay, you're a hockey guy too. I tried to get into hockey. It's just so slow sometimes. He said, all my hobbies involve money. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the same way. Yeah, shoot, that's the same reason I like messing with houses and stuff. Yeah, it involves money. Okay. He said, I'm still up right now. That was up. Okay, hold on, what up? Okay, we did that. Let me go to the next one. Come on with it.
Do your friends really know you and who you really are?
Well, that part there can be suspect because the reason I feel like that, because me talking to people, talking to friends, people can feel like because we on Facebook, they know you, or like social media or whatever. And I feel like knowing somebody by hanging out, being around somebody is way different than talking to somebody on a post or Facebook. Because like all my brothers and this and that speak to me on Facebook, I know when I see them, face to face, they know who I am for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to sugarcoat it and all that type of stuff, who I am for real. But people that feel like they're your friends because like they talk to you through Facebook and stuff like that, or they knew you kindergarten, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the problem, that we get to the point that we feel like or you feel like because you went to a certain school, like everybody was friends. You know what I'm saying? And I had one of my partners tell me that I went to a whole school, same school with him, and he ain't even know what school I went to. And then he tried to make it seem like he knew me the best, this and that. And really, I ain't seen me since elementary. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get out of this, like thinking that we are a different, because there's many different kind of friendships. You know what I'm saying? And we had to stop and think social media is not a real gauge of friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not actually touching, talking, having that kind of conversation in a certain kind of way. And I think sometimes we can get lost on thinking that, that we know people more than we know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't hanging out with people, you don't know people, you ain't never been to their house, you ain't never hung out with them, you don't know their number, y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never played pool, you ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Had a couple coffee with a joker, sit down and talk to a joker like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people feel like they're your friend and sometimes work more as an enemy. Work more as an op. You know how people be talking about that's my op. You know, op always against you. Op always trying to catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people feel like they're your friend and really working like an op. They working like they against you. They working like they want to see you your downfall. And that's what comes to the next thing on here. Bam. Come on with it. Read that one.
Do people think talking on Facebook make them good friends when they have never hung out with each other?
Yeah. And that's what I just got through talking about.
Right.
Now, boom, hit that down now.
So, do people really know the definition of friends? How many of us really have them?
Yeah. See, I was thinking about this song, Friends. How many of us have them? Friends, the ones we can depend on. Let's be friends. You know, but most of them talk about it in the wrong way. They say the definition really don't know the meaning of friends. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people think they know what friends about, and they don't. He said, you wasn't taught about the struggle, bro. I want my 40 acres. See, we started back 50, 60 years ago.
Now, I think you were just quoting a saying. You know, they say something about 40 acres and a mule about making money.
Yeah, and that's a saying back in the 50s.
Well, still people use it these days, you know, just like you just said, you can take the horse to the water, you can't make a drink, or
Oh,
you
yeah.
can teach a man how to fish, you know, but you know, things like that, that's
Right.
old, that still means something today. That's
Right,
all.
right.
I didn't think you mean anything by that one. I
ahead.
did watch nothing but NFL football. Don't have patience for baseball, basketball, and hockey or other sports. I know it because I've done it. I can figure out a winning strategy. It's over. The hard part is figuring it out.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, like you said, I don't have the patience. I had the patience a little bit for basketball, but not for baseball, not for hockey, and definitely not for soccer, even though I played soccer. And only when I liked soccer is when I played. I didn't even watch it. I mean, I just played it. But other than that, I didn't like it like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it.
Capital Street said, I watched a movie. This man took a lady out and he sat at the table, waiting on her at the table. She went to the bathroom, the ladies' room, met another guy there, and they went in the ladies' bathroom and had sex while the other man waiting on her. Oh wow.
Wow. The movies something else, boy.
That's the friend you don't know, huh?
I'll tell you that. Come on with it.
He said you solid. Some things
Bro,
you
real
be sometimes you be wrong. You talking about me. Sis, tell bro. My thinking, ask him, is he ever wrong? Of course not. He's not wrong. He just wrong when he's wrong. No, he's right when he's wrong. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
Right.
look, look, I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we don't realize that two things can be the same. You can be right and I can be right about something. But the thing about it is when you come off trying to tell me I'm wrong because I don't think about you, I think that is the problem, right? You got to down somebody else to make yourself feel better about your answer. And so we can both have different answers to a question and it'll both be right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say, you know, to shoot this basketball out of bounds over here. I can make it out and shoot it. And okay, I'll say this. Say if I'm over here by the half court line and I shoot the ball and I said, boom, that's worth 3 points. You can also go up right above the 3-point line, make the same shot. It's worth the same 3 points. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So both of it can still be right, but you still can come at it in different
angles.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where we get it wrong. Where we feel like we got to tell somebody else they wrong because we probably can't see what they was now. I'm not coming on here trying to tell you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you wrong for just trying to tell me I'm wrong, trying to assert yourself as being right. You know what I'm saying? When you just need to be able to say both of us can have a different view of something and both of us could be right. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you might be right about some of this slave stuff what happened in the day back in the day, right? But me, in the mind state I am in, evolving, it's the same thing I used to tell about a nigga on the a old nigga on the goddamn
Ninja.
court talking about what he used to do and all this old type of stuff and this and that. And then you get to ask him, what do you do now? And he shut up. So what I'm trying to say is we got to get back into the now, what we doing now, instead of stop talking about what we done did in the past. We got to continue to keep growing. And
Well,
that's
that's the thing. When you have people that they can only elaborate on having fun back in the day, that's because you're not putting any time in now to enjoy life or have that fun where you can have continual memories. You
right.
know, you're still stuck on what you used to do or how
Right.
you used to move. You don't hear anything else new other than I used to roll this way and do it that way, you know. But now
Yeah.
something it means change should have come or change should be coming.
Right. Or I put it even deeper. Something that bothered me 20 years ago don't bother me today. You
Well,
feel what I'm
good.
saying? And I
Right.
think that's what we getting collapse on. That's what we having this problem right here on stuff that might have bothered you that you steady regurgitating. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you drink some bad liquor and you throw it up. Okay, it's thrown up. You threw it up. Okay, drink something different, move different or something like that, and then you'll be all right. But if we keep on talking about the same thing, not moving in a great direction, it's like you being stuck. And that's what I'm saying. If you keep on saying the same thing, you regurgitate, you become like a robot just saying the same thing over. If you got you don't look at your robot being intelligent. If every time you ask the robot a question and it said, yes, and it is 3:00, and you say, hey, talk to me again. Yes, it is 3:00. Yes, it is 3:00. Every time you ask them to say something, that mother say, yes, it is 3:00. You're going to say, damn, you don't say nothing else?
Mm-hmm.
That means that's a robot that ain't evolved. That's why they got different chips that go in the phone that's more advanced, and you got more stuff to talk about over and over and over. But when you get stuck, when you can only talk about something, one damn single thing, the same thing over and over, regurgitating the same thing over and over, that means you stuck. You can't talk, you can't think about nothing now. And that's the problem we run into. You got to change and think about some new stuff, something different. That's all.
You always take up for him, Linus. I would never break the pride.
Man, okay. All right.
Well, I'm helping get an understanding, and hopefully that's what you're
Well, I
listening
ain't gonna say nothing on that because I bring up lines all the time. Okay, my bad. Come on.
That's the only thing that got your attention. Out of the whole sentence. Okay.
Come on with it.
They said some of my best friends have been white guys, Trump supporters, people who have gotten to know me. We respect each other's character.
Right.
But I know it's a spiritual thing. Sometimes we disagree. I can understand their point, and it comes down to survival.
Right. And I think that is a fair point. And we got to think about when you say something, especially if you say something out, like this here, you got to think about if my partner, if one of my friends, my white guy friends or whatever, if they was watching me talk online, would they still like me? Would they still like what I said if they seen what I said when I'm not around? It's the same way on the other side. If you had a person that you considered your friend and a video came out with them saying a lot of negative stuff about black people or something, this, that, you'll be like, wow, I never thought he talked like that. And we got to feel the same way. We got to look at it the same way on our side. We sometimes can hurt other people's feelings that can help us in the struggle and stuff like that, just by just by being negative about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The past is the future, sis. That's why we study history.
No, the past is not the future. The past is not the future. What?
No, you know, like in life, you can go through some things in life that will help you for your future. And hopefully you go through things in life as a learning experience. So
Right.
you take what you've experienced in your past, even the history, and
Right.
use it to make your future better.
Right,
So
but
that's I can take that and say
I'm gonna tell
that
you this.
our past will help our future.
He didn't say that. He said
No, I'm saying that's what I
okay.
will take.
He said the past. I'm thinking he said is the future, but he said past, the past as the future, sis. So I'm thinking he's saying is the future. So I'm thinking like what I'm trying to say on that is we should grow from the past, and our past shouldn't reflect on who we are now. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at my past, I don't see my future as the same way as my past. You know what I'm saying? So that part of it. Come on with it.
Create a new life and praying to God. Thank you for blessing giving to me. I know, right?
Right. That part. Come on with it.
You don't know how many white buddies have offered to give me serious money to help me with the situation when I have helped and given my heart. To my brothers and sisters that continue to stab me in the back, I found that people can connect in spirit, but
Right.
I'm wise enough to know that personally, your feed is the strongest.
Yeah.
Your feed is the strongest. Okay.
Yeah. And I agree with that because like I just feel like good people is good people and bad people is bad people. And we have to get to that sometimes too. Like I understand how we condition when we go to jail. Sometimes, people had to spread out and get in where they fit in with their crowd. But sometimes you get in the situation now, and people that you didn't think that would help you will end up helping you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's just how you think. You know what I'm saying? If somebody feeling the way you think, they'll come. It's the same reason that white people marched with Martin Luther King. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't see nobody. You don't see no bunch of white people marching with Louis Farrakhan. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but because they know what he's preaching. You feel what I'm saying? If you preach something different, people gonna bag up off you. You know what I'm saying? And when they looked at Malcolm X and stuff like that, they didn't look at him as welcoming. They was just trying to figure him out and say, "Whoa, this joker here is a problem." You know what I'm saying? They were trying to figure him out. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, the past will repeat itself. Even the scripture says there's nothing new under the sun.
Right. I agree. It's nothing new under the sun. And when they say the past will repeat itself, they mean like the solar system, like, spring, sun, winter, spring, summer, fall, and stuff like that. The dead, with the spring, with everything growing and waking up and everything they're gonna die off, and towards the end of the year.
Every purpose under the sun.
Yeah, and everything that lives gonna die. But what I'm
Mhm.
what I'm saying, if you if you doing the same exact thing that you were doing 10 years ago, you might be doing something wrong.
Right.
Yeah, that part. Come on with
What time you getting on? I got to go get ready for work in the morning.
it. He said getting off, I guess. Cause
Okay.
I'm finna, and I'm on my last one right now. Read that.
Some people that say they will help you get on your feet will be the same ones trying to bring you down
To
to
your
your
knee.
knees. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And what I mean by that is the same people that'll tell you that I'm your friend, I do everything to help you and this and that. If you mess around and disagree with them or piss them off, that'll be the same enemy or same brother that take you down through there, desecrate your name, and try to make you humble yourself by destroying you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep. Let's read that.
Real talk. No man has a friend, bro. Understand my thinking. Real talk. I'm saying this. If you don't learn from the past, you done. Life teaches us whether man or woman twice what sis and what. Okay.
Okay. I didn't understand that one like that. But yeah, but like I was saying, what you got to say on that subject there? Because this the last one. Say something so we can get on off this thing.
Some people say that they will help you get on your feet, or, even people just helping you, period. Just like people say they'll help me do this or that, I be trying to save a coin, but they never come through. Oh, you didn't remind me. If you wanted to help anything you want to do, you would do it. So you just got to realize people do what they want to do. So don't let it be a problem. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and share and like and share. Um, I don't know why we be going comparing people to people
Like
we.
Trump, he's following the same path as Caesar, as Hitler, and as before him. We
Yeah,
can look at what they start and see where we're going. Nothing new under the sun.
no, that is not a good comparison. That's why I say y'all comparing to a man that ain't never ordered nobody getting killed like that to a man and slaughtered people. See, that's when we get in the point where when people teach you something or the media tell you what to think, you think it. Cause who told you that Trump was Hitler? Not the rappers. They made songs by Trump all this time until 2016 when he messed around and ran for president. And then the media that hated him, ABC News, NBC, all them that hated him, called him Caesar, Hitler, and all that. And all you doing is spewing what you heard. You ain't never that man. You don't even know what one black friend Biden got that ain't in politics, that ain't named Obama. You can't name one black friend you done seen Biden around, but then we sit up here and we just try to throw Donald Trump under the butter that Mike Tyson, his friend, Tiger Woods, he just gave Tiger Woods a medal the other day. Um, um, uh, Hershey Walker, his friend. What's the lady that sing? The lady that sing that he gave her a room that her family got killed. What's the girl? The good singer. Um, dang.
Her mother and sister got killed
Yeah, somebody got
in,
killed.
in Chicago or what?
What's her name?
Not Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, think it's
Oh,
John Hudson. She stayed in his thing for free when her family got killed. Up in he gave her what's name. Michael Jackson was good friends with Donald Trump. That's why he don't like the View, and that's why he dumped on some of these folks, and that's why he dumped on what's the lady that ran for president? What's her name again? Kamala.
Kamala.
The reason he went after Kamala so hard because she the one that tried to prosecute Michael Jackson. See, we don't know these things because we don't go so deep into realizing why Trump hates certain people. You know what I'm saying? She the one, if you look it up, she the one tried to put Michael Jackson in jail, and Michael Jackson and Donald Trump was friends. You know what I'm saying? So people got to look all the way down the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? And why some of these people get picked and all that old type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So how they say, you ain't got to go home, but we got to get the hell out of this music program. He said, have you studied Caesar and Hitler and put the comparison? Man, I don't think most of us that study Caesar and Hitler, seeing Caesar and Hitler is in two whole different things. I mean, ain't nobody around here ever met Caesar or know really things about.
Have you met the president, the current one? So what difference does it make? You know, you say you be on stuff.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about Caesar ain't got no video, no wasn't. Only thing we know about Caesar, what been told to us through what's name. It's just like reading the Bible. The only thing you can know is what somebody.
Are you saying they weren't real? Are you saying that they didn't exist?
No, I'm saying. No, I'm not saying Caesar didn't exist. I'm saying what he's saying. I think Caesar and Hitler, this is two different things, and Hitler and Donald Trump has no comparison because I don't think Hitler had any black friends, and he didn't even like white friends if they didn't have blue eyes or what's name, and then they say Hitler wasn't always
so
pure.
Donald Trump friends,
they say
friends with the black people he associated with. You say
he went to black clubs. He dated black women.
Yes, hold on. Just stick to what I'm asking you.
Go ahead.
I'm asking you. So you saying that Donald Trump are friends with the black people he associated with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don King. I can keep on going down the line.
You can name a list of black people that he talked to.
And all of them still friends with him.
Okay, when we talk about friends, we just talking about Donald Trump. Did somebody can go over his house and sit down at his table and eat?
Yeah, all them.
Okay, well, good.
Oh,
all right. Well, hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But we're going to see y'all on next Tuesday at 9:00 p.m. Yeah. Yeah.
What say you went on got to that thing then?
Yeah.
Woo!
Strong. On the surfboard emergency, ain't worried they ain't noticed me. Gotta get paid.
And see y'all next week. I enjoyed the show. Appreciate the likes and the love. Don't forget to like and share. And how they say, don't be a hater.
Go on till I hit the feet. A pocket full on repeat. Strong, a pocket full on repeat. Gotta count.